How's it going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse. I'm here with Shunsuke, product line manager at Mizuno, and today we're going to be taking a first look at the new Mizuno Wave Rebellion Pro. Now, Mizuno has that heritage in racing, in plates, and now we finally have a shoe that is going to be a threat in the global scene for the marathon. Tell us a little bit about this shoe and where it's going to fit.
So this is a Wave Rebellion Pro, our marathon distance carbon plate racer. So now we're coming back to the racing market. We have the history and heritage of track and field racing background, but now this is a new model.
Now with super shoes, there's a lot of parts that go into creating that really high efficiency design come race day, and the most important part's going to be in the midsole. And we've got a pretty unique setup, 2 layers. Tell us about the foam and how it's going to feel on foot.
Yeah, so the midsole is made with the 2 layers, the top and the bottom. The bottom layer is Mizuno Enerzy Lite material. This is a bit firm but very responsive material. And the top side, this is our new racing material, Mizuno Enerzy Lite Plus. They're much softer than Enerzy Lite.
Yeah, I got an early prototype of this shoe that actually didn't have that Enerzy Lite Plus, and once I got this on my foot, it feels a lot more lively. You get that little bit of softness, really efficient shoe, but the foam is only one part. It's also going to work together with a plate. Mizuno, again, we talked about that heritage of plates. How important is this plate? It's going to be basically your first carbon plate in a racing shoe?
Yeah, definitely right. For the marathon, this is a new challenge to use our new material, carbon plate infused wave plate. So we have a long history of wave plate, so more than 25 years. So we made a lot of type of wave plate, some shape and material we tried, but this is a new challenge for us.
And how is this plate going to be different than some of the other plates you've used? You talked about some of those challenges, and how is that going to enhance that Enerzy Lite compound?
So we pursued what is a smooth transition from running to tube-off with wave rider history. So we made 25 or more times on wave rider in the past, and we know which shape is best for the smooth running. So actually the shape of this running area is coming from wave rider, our history. And the forefoot is new challenge for us. The very responsive ride we can provide with this extended forefoot, new shape of wave plate.
Yeah, and again, when you look at this shoe, the geometries are pretty wild. Can you talk about the geometries and maybe what the athletes were feeling in the testing? Because I know a lot of athletes went through this to make sure it had the most efficient feel possible.
Yeah. The geometry is the very unique point of this Rebellion Pro. That look kind of forefoot and extended midfoot and cutout heel out. So this is very unique of our shoes. Yeah. Actually, this is coming from spring spike. This is the inspiration of our Rebellion Pro. So actually, we didn't start our development based on running shoes. We started this development from spring spike.
So really, a lot of the inspiration comes from just pure speed, but now fine-tuned for the marathon distance. Let's move on down to the outsole, because a pretty unique design. You've got that G3 outsole. It's going to give that stick, and then, of course, all of these cutouts. Tell us about how you ended up with this design.
The firstly, so the grip is a very important element for all the speed racer. So we had many grip points and outsole. And the PU resin has a very good grip for the ground. So that is the reason why we have this standpoint. And cut out, so 2 benefits here, the weight saving and the deformation more. So as I explained, that bottom midsole is a little bit firmer material, but if we deformate more, so it creates more energy output. So cut out is made for more deformation. So weight saving and deformation more is this design behind.
Now finishing off the shoe, we're going to go into the upper. You got that race-inspired feel, stripped down, fast. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that's right. So the looks like the modern running shoes, but the inside of the shoe is very classic, traditional spring spike-like construction. So we have the non-stretch tape in the heel, so we did forward fitting with this new material. And the upper material, the main upper material is engineered mesh, very thin and breathable, and feel the very comfortable during the long running with a very active moving.
Now I know Mizuno really wanted to create one of the fastest elite marathon shoes on the market, and you tested with a lot of athletes. What are you finding they were saying in the testing, and what do you think there is going to be the end use for them mostly for race day?
Yeah, the new sensation is coming back from our testers, this geometry. So this is more efficiency for them, and they can save energy and push them more. So actually, so in our lab test, we found that so this geometry can enable to save the energy of the calf muscle 16% than previous model. So that is a very good for energy saving for runners, so they can save energy for their final sprint.
And really, again, it's an elite marathon racer. Do you think this is only going to be used for marathon, or could you see it being used for a pretty wide variety of racing needs?
Yeah, so it fits for all of the race. Yeah, no matter the distance. So for the short race and the long race, we can use this.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. I've been asking for some super shoes on the Mizuno side. We've seen quite a big shift from those traditional racing flats, so just a few years ago. Now we've got highly cushioned, carbon-plated shoes, and I think there's going to be a little bit more to come from Mizuno over the next couple years.
That's right. So now we are coming back to the market again. So we never stop pushing our development for the pursue the speed. And this year, so we have the new innovation center besides our headquarters. Now we are on fire on the development. So probably you can see more aggressive one in next year, and the future season.
And for runners looking to get this shoe on their feet, set a PR, when can they have it?
Yeah, this is January 23. Yeah.
Perfect, so not too long. You know, I'm excited to get on my feet, test it out. If you're looking to get it on your own feet, it'll be available here at Running Warehouse.